Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared.
A lot of room to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game. Unleashes one deep. Makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. The Beavers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Corn. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Oh, he's getting ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He's in open space downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Slips a tackle and he's got room. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds and a perfect play to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period and Iowa State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Oregon State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man down the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cyclones! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon State, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides the back and leaves it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He makes the grab, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Reads it, fires complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade, This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Creates a little space.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. You're still up by 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. It's complete on the right side.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush is on him. He's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on fourth down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Beaver! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Cyclones send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the fifth kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own. Oh, he's got some space! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Cyclones come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They want to run it left here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. The give out of the gun. There he goes. And they get him down. The Beavers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Thanks to grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Burden. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Running to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Quick step and go. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got his man on the right. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books and a season